Back to another video where today we are going to be unboxing, well, we're not going to be unboxing this big thing. We're going to be unboxing this little thing here. This Dilophosaurus is what we've all been waiting for, man. This is the spotlight. Like, I mean, this thing is so cool. It has cool coloration. Like, it's the best Dilophosaurus you could ever got. Not this Mosasaurus here. I'm talking about this. Anyway, let's just get this tiny thing out, and then we'll get the big thing out. Yeah. So today we've got somebody just messaged me. That was my messaging notification thing. Don't mind that. Yeah. Anyway, so just gonna snip that. Oh yeah, then we gotta snip this too. How are we gonna get that? Yeah, I guess we can just get that out. My little brother Tito is going to be checking out the little Dilophosaurus in there. Holy guacamole, bro. Alright. Let's see. So if I just get it out like that, and then what the heck happened here? Did they seriously just like? Oh, there we go. Alright. Well, there's the body. Dude, this thing is terrible. This figure sucks. Like, there's just a hole where the tail should be, and this thing doesn't even have flippers. Like, what the heck, man? This is the worst Jurassic World figure I have ever seen in my life. Bro. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. They're somewhere in here. Oh, I gotta go, find something real quick. I'll be right back. Just give me a sec. Feel free to stare at the sucky Mosasaurus. Alright, sorry for that pause. Anyway, so, got my little brother here. You want to help me, get this dinosaur out here? Here, please welcome Jurassic Tito, my little brother. So you're gonna have to, like, try and pull it up, because it's a bit hard. Actually, what the heck? I'm gonna try and pull it out here.
There's tape.
It is like, oh yeah.
That's so hard to get
Alright,
out.
there we go. You got that out? Oh, it's interesting. It's got a little thingy on there. So we got the Dilophosaurus. And then, let's see. I wonder, how are we going to get the flippers and tail out? I think you said there was a way out, like right here?
Yeah, right there. There's some tape.
Okay.
Put the tape right there and I could open.
It's just like, wasn't sure. Alright, there we go. And then this last little thing. Alright. So, just gonna dump out the stuff. I think that's all. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off the box. You know, we got Jurassic World Rebirth, the Mosasaurus render, all that stuff on the side. And then on this side, you know, we got Jurassic World Rebirth. And on this side, we also got Rebirth. And then, you know, we got, you know, showing off all the stuff it does. The facts app. But yeah, then there's a cool, you know, ocean background there. Alright, and then we're gonna take care of that, so it's gonna help me. Alright, Tito, cut it right here. So I'm just gonna, there we go. And then here's the scan code. You can pause the video if you want to scan that. But yeah, there's the Mosasaurus scan code. Before I forget, just shove that box over there. And then this bag. You're going to help me assemble it. So you got to stick this tail thing right in there.
This is hard.
There we go. Alright, so we got the tail, and then we got the flippers that we got to put on too. So I think this one. Oh, dang. What the heck?
I think that's the wrong one.
Oh yeah.
This one and that.
Oh
and
yeah.
That flipper goes in the back.
Oh wow, that snapped in pretty easily. So I think. Oh yeah, yeah. So we have the really tiny Mosasaurus. This thing is so small. It's like, it's definitely not the main event. The main event is this thing here. So Tito, you want to kind of show off this guy to the camera? So you can see here that the Dilophosaurus has some like red paint for the frills and then the crests. And then there's like a light green on there, and like I think there's a dark green on there. Can you see the dark green?
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting Dilophosaurus. I don't know. This guy looks a bit like the old minis. Oh, FPX90 is the model number on there. Yeah, it is that old mold. It's the old mold from that old Fallen Kingdom 15 pack. I remember actually. Yeah, this is basically that mold, but just remodeled. So it's like bendy and stuff, but the mold is definitely from the old minis. So we'll just put that over there. As you can see here, that the Mosasaurus has some like green. Most of the body is like a green color. And then you can see here that on the top of the head, there's like a darkish black green. And there's kind of like a lighter red color. I don't know if you guys can see that or you can tell. It does look a bit like kind of reddish black, and then it kind of turns into like a green black. It's really hard to tell. Let me bring in the camera, bring it up to the camera. Maybe you can spot the difference. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Can you see it, Dito?
I don't even see it anywhere.
Yeah, it just stops like kind of like right here. Looks a bit different. I don't know. Maybe that's just
why
my...
does it look... I get really close up to it and it looks a little bit different.
Yeah.
I see some red there.
Yeah, it's like kind of like a red-brown color. It's weird. And there's some yellow on there. I like how they added like this hidden paint application right here, and you can't even see it that well. And then, you know, the mouth. We got the rubbery teeth. You think it's going to bite you, Tito?
There's extra teeth in there.
Nom nom nom. Oh, yeah.
Extra teeth.
Yeah, and it's got the extra teeth at the top of the head. Holy cow. And also on the top of the head, on the back of the figure, you know, we got this like darker green-brown color. And then there's like a more brownish coloration here. So like the front half is like a darker green, and then like the back is just like pretty nice like brown splotchy color. It looks nice. And the flippers, you know, that green color, and then there's some of that like black on the fins. It looks pretty nice. And then the underbelly, what is that, like white?
Yeah, it looks like white.
Yeah. And then the tail, you know, we got that dark blackish, I don't know what you call that. It looks kind of brown, but like mainly black. That fin looks cool too. Very different from the older 2015 Mosasaurus. So if I just position the flippers out, oh Tito, you can see if you can try and get that other Mosasaurus down for comparison. So I'm just going to position the flippers like that. So you can see here that this Mosasaurus is huge, and here's just the little Dilophosaurus to compare like how big it is. It is really long too. That is a big figure, but not as... It's definitely larger than the Quetzalcoatlus, but smaller than the Titanosaurus. Oh. Yeah, you know something smelly? It's when you get defective figures. Like, I got the old Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Real Feel Mosasaurus, and the flipper, I don't know what happened, but like, for some reason, I can never get the flipper to stay on right. We'll bring in the Mosasaurus to compare in a sec. You can put that there. So, yeah, here is the Fallen Kingdom Mosasaurus compared to the Rebirth one. This guy's mouth won't stay shut. Oh shoot, the camera died on me. Oh well, I guess I'll just hold it. So you can see here that the Rebirth Mosa is actually, I don't know. It seems smaller, yeah. Move this guy back a bit. We can put this one like here. But you can see here kind of that like the Rebirth one is definitely a bit smaller. Let me just put it up like that. Yeah, maybe you guys can see it too, but yeah, the Rebirth one is probably a bit smaller. There's definitely a difference in the tail too. Let's see if I can just move the Fallen Kingdom one. I know this flipper right here is the flipper that's defective that won't stay on. I know right now it's doing a pretty good job of staying on, but like it just does not want to stay on sometimes. So we just put the Rebirth one on top like that. But yeah, you can see here that the tails are a bit different. You know, this one's got more of a sharky fin. This one's got an interesting fin. This one's more crocodilian-like, and this one's a bit more like smoother. This guy's like got more of like a crazy, more kind of menacing, a bit more menacing, but like kind of a dumb look. Whereas this guy, he looks smart for some reason. He's got that like kind of like these lips where you can't see the teeth, and then you open the mouth and holy guacamole! Everyone's messaging me. I will answer the messages later, guys. Later. But yeah. The Mosasaurus from Fallen Kingdom. Actually, I think it's longer. I don't know. The Fallen Kingdom one looks.
It is longer.
It is longer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does look a bit longer. Just like slightly longer.
That's weird. This one is like very comparison. Very close to size.
Yeah. And then we'll just get the... Oh, yeah. See? Right there. Right there. See this, Mattel? This was designed to stay on there, but the flipper won't stay on. If you're watching this, Mattel, I swear, man. I swear. Like, what the heck? Thankfully, this Mosasaurus doesn't have that problem. And if we get into the action feature... Look, Tito. See? Try and move the tail. Just hold down for the camera. Yeah, if you move the tail side to side, it kind of like swims. It's a pretty cool swimming motion. It's like thrashing around, kind of. And then you can press the button, and then it chomps like that. So, you just put this Dilophosaurus here, because the whole point of the Dilophosaurus is like, oh no, the Mosasaurus comes in, and he's like, roar! And then he chomps. Come on, eat it. Oh, he dropped it. Well, I'm just gonna feed it to him. It'll like get it really far in there. So you can see here, kind of, that there's actually a mechanism in there. Let me just hold open the mouth. You can see here that there's literally just a like a thing in there that you kind of like show. And let me stick the Dilophosaurus in there, and then get ready, Tito. It just like barfs it back up. It basically regurgitates it. You can do that with like basically any small dinosaur. I don't know about attack pack dinos. I guess you could do it with like figures that are like the size of Beta, the Velociraptor, or the Lystrosaurus figures. Those ones can kind of fit pretty well in there, but you can see it just like eats it and then it just barfs it out. But yeah, this is a pretty cool Mosasaurus. I like the design, like the action feature and stuff too. It looks really cool. I really like this guy. And you can also, you know, position the flippers up so, you know, you can kind of like stand on his flippers. But, yeah. Alright. So, the next video I'm probably going to do a review on the Tail Thrasher Spinosaurus later on, maybe in the next week or something. And, of course, that mysterious Hammond Collection figure that I think I'm going to get later, if I can manage to get my hands on it and find it. Because for some reason, it's just really hard for me to like find Hammond Collection figures. They're like they're not always available. Everyone is always buying them up. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you later. And I think the Mosasaurus is hungry. So, you know, like, subscribe, whatever. Goodbye.